Good morning, my friends. How is everyone doing this fine Tuesday morning? Trying to wipe off my little glass mat there. I'm going to adjust my camera just a bit, guys, because I think it's a little bit crooked and that's bugging me. All right, I'm going to wait a few minutes to see if we have any friends show up. Let's see if you're here. Let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Excuse me. And apologies if you can hear my dryer. Still haven't replaced it. It's still working. It's just making a horrible sound. So we're going to let it go until it can't go anymore before we have to replace it. Not see anyone yet. All right, friends, if you're here, can you let me know if you can hear me? Good morning, Rebecca. How are you, my friend? Can you hear me okay? I just want to make sure. Because sometimes I wonder if my devices work, like if my headset works, because it'll sometimes just disconnect on its own. Oh, good. Good morning, Cece. Good morning, my friends. Thank you for being here. So sorry I had to reschedule to today. I was supposed to be live yesterday, but we had some last minute details to take care of with my brother-in-law's services. So we did have his services on Friday and Saturday. He has been laid to rest. So I think now it's just, the paperwork part for my niece, the life insurance, getting his car sold and things like that. So that's the little bitty details we were working on helping her figure out yesterday. But enough of that. So what I thought I would do is I have these color cubes, guys, and I bought them last year, but I haven't really used them. I think I've used them a couple times, but I thought what I would do is at least on one of each of my lives each month, I'll pull a color card, a color cube card. And being the type A personality of needing to be in a specific order, I am going to go in numerical order. So I'm going to start with color card number 1, so 001. It just helps me to remember. Like, I know you could pull randomly, and I've seen a lot of people do that, but I don't know. I can't get myself to do that. Good morning, Jenna. How are you, my friend? Thank you so much, Rebecca. So, knowing that I was pulling this color cube, I thought, well, let me see if I have some cardstock, and I kind of planned out a little bit what I want to do. We'll see if my plan works, because I plan things all the time and they don't work. But I just pulled out some, and these are just like Michael's Recollections cardstocks I had in my stash, and I thought I would use these. So I think that's close enough, right? So here's the pink. Let me get them so they're closer to the card. Oh, that dryer's gonna drive me nuts. I find it green quite dark enough, but I can always do ink blending on here if I want. But I think those colors are pretty close, right? Good morning, my friend. That's it. I couldn't remember your name, Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. Welcome. Um, oh yeah, I have the PDFs too, but I don't know, something about having the card in hand, it kind of helps me when I'm going to my uh storage for my cardstock. Oh my goodness, words are hard this morning, guys. It helps me to do that rather than the PDFs. So I have these, and I do have the PDFs. And then I also thought once I'm done making the card the way I have planned in my head, if we have time, I have a second plan. So I pulled some of my Gina K inks out. So let's see, this one backwards is Passionate Pink. And then I have Tangerine Twist. Oh my goodness, my lids are on backwards to how I have them. Wild Dandelion. This one is Craft, and this is Christmas Pine. So I think, that's pretty close to the pink, and the orange is a little darker, but I think if I just kind of ink blend multiple layers, that would work. Yellows are so hard to match, but I think this one's pretty close. And what's funny is on the color cube, it lists this as gold, not as yellow. That's yellow to me, and that's gold to me, but that's just me. So then this is pretty close, and then the green is pretty close. So those are pretty much the colors. Good morning, Linda. Welcome, my friend, that I'm going to be using if I have time to do a second card. So my husband is back to work today. That man did not take a single day off in the last 2 weeks. And finally, I think it finally caught up to him yesterday and he took a day off. That was part of why I rescheduled that and helping my niece, um, excuse me, sort out some final details. Poor baby. I feel so bad for her. But let me see. Oh, no, I didn't bring copy paper in here, did I? See, always think I'm prepared. And I'm not. Copy paper. Let me take one peek at one more location here. I think it's inside my house. And the reason for that is because I have the printer inside the house. So, of course, the printer paper would be in there. That's okay. I'll use just a thinner white cardstock. Good morning, my friend. How are you? So what I'm going to do, this one's wrinkly anyway. I'm going to cut this down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And I'm going to do some stripping, as who is it that says she's stripping it up is, oh my goodness, I forgot her name and I know it. Oh, she always sings in her videos when she's, oh my goodness, guys. If you remember who I'm talking about, let me know because I know. Oh, Laura Bassett. Yeah. So, oh goodness gracious. So, what my plan is to cut strips of these and kind of put them at a diagonal on here, and then we'll do a birthday sentiment on there. So let's see if that works out for me. And we'll start with the pink. So I think I'll cut some, maybe varying widths, so they're not all exactly the same, right? And I might do 2 of each color. Let's see how that goes. Orange and then yellow. And these were scraps I had in my stash. So it works out to have some strips cut. And then for that tan color, this is actually like a gold, but it's not a metallic gold. It's a matte, a shimmer gold from Michaels. Wonder if this is going to be big enough piece to go across though. That might not be big enough. Let me pull another one out. This one will work. This one will work for sure. Okay. All right. And the green. Now, if I miss any questions or comments, I will glance over there eventually, guys. Okay, and then you know what I think I might do? Let me find them. I might pull in some peel-offs to add some black in between there, maybe. Let me see what I have. I think I'll pull these in. Maybe. We'll see. What am I doing? What am I doing? Oh, have fun at work, my friend. Yeah, I mean, I love these cubes because, excuse me. It again, I am a crafter that doesn't wanna think. So, these colors look beautiful together, right? And look at the image. So, I know they'll work together, and I don't have to think. My only thinking is finding colors that match the color cube. And, I that's not too difficult, right? So, I'm gonna kinda go at a diagonal here. So, I'm gonna lay my first one, and then I'll add tape to the rest, I think, right? Okay. And I could use liquid glue, but I think the, dry adhesive helps me to kind of reposition a little bit better. I'll add more if need be. Okay, so then is our orange. Orange, orange, orange. All right. Then our yellow. So, friends, are you all doing anything fun this week? Those of you that are retired or don't work. Like yesterday, a bunch of the family was at my mother-in-law's house, and they're like, "Okay, well, back to work tomorrow." And I said, "Not for me." So then I get, huh, don't rub it in. But I'm kind of glad. Um, when I first retired, it was, I got a lot of, oh, you're going to be so bored. You're not going to know what to do with yourself. Oh, I found things to do with myself. And of course, my grandchildren need me. And it turns out my in-laws needed me. I was able to take care of my father-in-law um, before he passed and help with my grandbaby. So never bored, never ever bored. Um, but what's after that? Yellow. Um, like I'm so blessed to have been able to retire, to be able to afford to retire. I know a lot of people don't retire because they just cannot afford it. Um, especially in California. It is super expensive. In San Diego, oh my Lord, it is so expensive to live here. Like to find a house to buy, mm-mm, you better have lots and lots of money because just doesn't happen here for young families. Um, like you would think, oh, I bought $1 million home, and you would think, oh wow, it must be like this huge mansion. No, I think my mom's house is worth close to $1 million, and it's a 3 bedroom, 2 bath house. Just a little ranch style house. That's just the prices here. We have to deal with it, I guess. We don't. It's what the price we pay for living in sunny San Diego. Okay, let me throw these. And again, these just go to the floor, and I'll do some sweeping later. Okay, now my next thought was adding some of those peel offs in between the stripes. Do you think I should? Let me see. Why? Isn't it great to retire? I was able to retire at age 55 because when you work for school districts, at least here in California, when you work for a school district, as long as you have 15 years of service credit and are age 55, you can retire. What do you think? Does that black stripe look okay there? Can you see it? You can kind of see it. So soon as I hit 55, I'm telling you, friends, it was a countdown to 55, and I just went. I had to. It was time for me to let the newer generation take over. Trying to see if this will stay. Yeah, I kind of like that little black stripe, that really narrow one in between the colors. I think it'll work out well. And then, oh, you know what? Before I put them all on, let me see something. Let's see how big this sentiment is, because maybe I can put pieces of. Nah, I'm not gonna fiddle with half pieces of strips. I'll use the whole thing. But yeah, retirement. And I'll have a lot of people tell me that because if you don't work for a school district, you don't realize you can retire that young. And they're like, "No, you're too young to be retired." And first, I say, "Well, thank you, but no, I am quite old enough to retire, thanks to our wonderful retirement system." Lunch with friends tomorrow. See, you're not bored, right? I keep telling people I am busier now that I'm retired than when I was working. Of course, yes. If you're a crafter, never bored. Always something fun to do. Oh, you were a teacher. Good for you. I think in California, it's a little bit more difficult for teachers to retire. The two different retirement systems. One is called STRS, and that's for teachers, and the other one is called PERS, and that's for classified employees. So like the custodians, the office staff, the kitchen staff, the non-certificated people, people without a credential. And so ours is actually the classified, the PERS system is actually a little bit better than the teacher system. So I've heard, because I find a lot of my teacher friends were working well into their 60s. And part of that is because they don't get Social Security. So teachers don't pay into Social Security. So they don't have the benefit of that additional income. And it takes, I don't know, the calculation is different for teachers to retire. But I'm fortunate, very fortunate that I was able to go at 55. And I think when I went to one of the, you have to go to like a workshop before they let you put your paperwork in. I was hearing that police officers, at least here in California, can go at 50. And I thought, well, good for them because, man, I would not want their job. I would not. We have a good friend of my son's. They went to school together, um, and he works for San Diego PD. And what's funny, I think I've told this story before, but he and my son were, you know, when they were in the seventh grade, they were um, thinking they knew everything and getting into a little bit of trouble here and there. Not much, but enough that when I ran into one of their seventh grade teachers years later, because she would go to the district I worked at to do like an orientation for the incoming seventh graders. And she saw me and she asked how my son was doing and how his friend was doing. And I said, "Oh, well, his son's a Marine and his friend is a police officer for San Diego PD." She looked shocked. She was like, "What?" And she actually said, "I would have never expected that." And I thought, first of all, how rude. And secondly, never judge a book by its cover. They were in seventh grade. Seventh grade boys do stupid things. And both boys had parents that were like on them all the time. Oh no. Well, that's no fun. Oh, I'll pray for you that something comes through that makes your financial struggles a little um less prevalent. I can't imagine having those struggles. I'm very blessed, very blessed. Now, my husband still works, so we do have his working income, but when he retires, because he's in construction, there's no real retirement system. So it's just whatever we've managed to set aside for him and Social Security, which is not going to be much. Social Security isn't that much. So he's really worried about what are we going to do when I retire because he's got 2 more years, I believe, less than 2 years before he can retire. And excuse me, I'm not sick. I promise, I'm not sick. Just talking is creating a frog in my throat. But he's very worried, and I told him, "Don't worry, we're fine. We'll be okay." Um, by the time he retires, our car will be paid off, and that'll be one less payment. We just paid off our retirement home in Arizona, so that's another less payment. So, but he's my worrier. What's funny is I used to be the financial worrier when we were first married. I was the one that worried about all the finances, and he didn't. And now he's taken over that role. He worries about everything, poor guy. And I just kind of tell him, nah, we'll be okay. Oh my goodness. But, you know, you do what you can. You can't do much more. All right, let's see. Let me see. One more little black stripe here. Peel off. I love these Love from Lizzie peel offs. They are amazing. They add like something extra to your cards, to your designs. Like a lot of times when I'm doing a sketch, like a Canvas card challenge sketch or a sheet load sketch where it calls for like a small border or background layer, I'll just add a peel off. Ooh, I like the way that looks. What do you guys think? Oh, thank you. I don't know that I'm that organized though. I try and be. I try and be. When I was working, boy, everything had to be just so in my office. And so I think I'm still like that a little bit. Your dad retired. Yeah, I worked almost 30 years. It was 29 and some odd months, but I was not going to wait a few months to hit the 30. It was just not worth it to me. I had a friend who they would tell him before he retired, just because he retired, I think, at 29 and change as well. Friends would tell him, just wait till 30 because when you hit the 30-year mark for at least the school district I work for, you get a clock. And he was the accounts payable person, so he knew where we bought the clocks from. And he would say that. He says, nope, I know where to buy the clock. I know how much it costs. No, I am not waiting for a clock. If I want one, I'll buy one myself. And I had the same thing. Nope, if I want that clock, I'll buy it myself. I don't want to stick around. So that's our thought process. I think when you're that close and you just want to move on and enjoy your life, yeah. And another thing was, people would say, well, you'll get more money if you wait. Yeah, but it was like maybe 200 more if I would have waited another year to retire. Nope, not worth it. Because really, if you think about it, I'm not spending on lunch because I would eat lunch out every day, almost every day, because I inevitably forget to take lunch. And then you don't spend on gas going to work, and you don't spend on, like at least I don't, on um, you don't spend on your medical or a lot of those deductions that came out of your paycheck. So yeah, no, retirement was the way to go for me. Let's see if this cut through because it's a few layers plus peel offs. Oh no, those peel offs are going to be an issue. All right, we'll get a little blade, I think, and cut through them. If I can't, I'll fix it. So yeah, retirement definitely. Oh yes, yes. I would encourage him to look for another profession. Of course, my friend. I only want the best for all of my friends. Oh, yeah. See, my son was about getting into fights because he was consistently defending his friends. And I would tell him, stop it. Your friends are big boys. They can defend themselves. And it's just that my son was he was like the tallest and the biggest of them all. So I guess he felt it was his duty. Let me see if I can find my blade here. He felt it was his duty. And I told him, no, it is not your duty. You need to stop it. And you all need to stop trying to see quién es más macho because it's not going to work. And of course, then as an adult, he sees it now, but as kids, they don't see it. All right, let me see if I can cut this without ruining my die cut. Yeah, that worked. Okay, let's see. This side. Whoops. There we go. It was just those peel offs. It would have cut beautifully without those, but they're kind of like a plastic. So, and then running this through the die cut kind of helped press in the tape. So everything should stick pretty well. All right. Let me put this away. So this was a stitched rectangle die that I had in my stash. Simon Says Stamp. You should see how many dies I have, guys. I have lots and lots of dies. And that's that I gave away some. All right. Now, what color do I want the shadow in black? Maybe? Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Or do I want the letters in black? I'm going to cut the shadow in black, I think. Let's see. Or I had some holographic paper here. Let me see. Do I want, excuse me. I don't know, because there's this gold. I think maybe I should cut out of some shimmery gold cardstock. Let me find some of that. If I could find it. Yeah, I think that would be better. And I thought I had some, where is it? Come on. Here we go. I think because of the shine of the peel offs, I'll use this black instead of the matte black. And I'll cut this for my shadow. This away so I can find it next time. Goodness gracious. I need another little cubby for my paper. Oh my goodness, words are so hard this morning, guys. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I'm just exhausted. I think the last 2 weeks have finally caught up with me. Okay, let's see now. I'll set that aside. Oh, you know what I should have done? That's okay, too late. Because I'm going to put a matte layer behind that rainbow one. I should have cut that out. Shadow and holographic. You think holographic or the gold? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. We haven't done a poll in a while. Hold on. Give me a second. Start a poll. Holographic or gold? Ready, set, go, friends. I put a poll up, guys. In the meantime, I'll cut out my shadow because my shadow is going to be in black, regardless of what color I cut the sentiment out in. Hi, Kim. Welcome, my friend. And I'm sorry if I missed saying good morning to anyone. I apologize, but good morning, everyone. Okay, here's my shadow. Let's see what our poll says. Oh, guys, we're at a tie. Don't make me decide again. We're 50-50. Can I get one more vote? Just one more vote? No. I know we don't have too many friends here this morning, but I think the friends I have are perfect. Let me look. All right, I'm ending the poll. We got one more vote, and you guys went with holographic. So let me pull that back out. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do the word in holographic. In fact, I'm going to do it right out of the center. So I'll do the holographic as my layer. What do you think? Yeah, I'll do the holographic. So I'm going to cut the sentiment out of the center so I'm not wasteful of this paper. The gold away. Okay, let's see here. Am I still in screen? Because, or did I freeze? Guys, am I frozen? Let me look on my other screen. Do, do, do. Were you the tiebreaker? I don't know who was, but thank you for being a tiebreaker. Okay, you're good there. I guess just because what I do is on another tab, I have YouTube running so I can kind of see if it's still going. And sometimes for some reason it just stops my stream. But it is what it is. All right, let's see. Uh-oh, did I lose my tittle? Nope, it's in there. Okay. Let's get this out. Gentle, gentle, gentle. And I know it all cut through. It's just getting it out of this because it's kind of an intricate little word die. Right? It cut? Yeah, it did cut. Okay, there's that. It's funny when I first started doing YouTube videos and I would like struggle with getting my dies out or anything like that that took me what I thought was more time than it took YouTubers. Well, yeah, they edit their videos and everything goes faster. So, you know, this is causing a shadow there. Let me move it a little bit. Okay, so then this is going to be my matte layer back there. So I'm going to trim it up just a bit. How are we doing on time? Not terrible. And I like to trim from all four edges because I find sometimes when I store my scraps, they get like, see how it is on the edge here? It's kind of, let me flip it so you can see. It's kind of dinged a little bit. So I want to cut from all four sides. So I have a clean edge on all four sides. All right, to the floor those scraps go. All right, oh, that holographic does look pretty, right? It does look pretty. Okay, then this will go, oh, come on, Yvette, here. Oh, that's pretty. Guys, good choice with the holographic. You guys are awesome. Okay, so we're gonna get this, and I'll pop it up from behind the shadow. I'll do that. Now, oh, I should have run this. Where is my little sticker? Because I try not to get liquid glue on like the shimmery papers, only because if I just move it slightly, you see some of that. And I don't want to see glue. It takes away from the shimmer. So I'm running it through here. I used to have that wider Xyron. I got rid of it. I don't know why, but I did. But I have this little one. So for small die cuts like this, I can run it through. If I forget to add, like had I been smart, I would have added sticky to the back of the full sheet of cardstock before I die cut. But I'm not smart sometimes. How are we doing, guys? How are we doing? Yay! I'm so glad you like it. Yeah. All right. You should see how I second guess myself. I had a video that came out, I want to say this weekend. One of my KCC super sponsor hop videos. And I don't know, I was not happy with my card in the end, but I was like on such a crunch for time because of all the things going on around the family and around the house, that I let that video go. It was um, using Colorado Craft Company, and it's not that I didn't like their products; they're gorgeous. But I don't know. I think I used too much black, and I don't know. Seemed to be kind of a dark card. But yeah, I want to show like my boo boos too because I am far from perfect. Far, far, far from perfect. Okay, that can go in the trash. Oh no, guys, no, no. Uh, stop, 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 stop. What happened? If you can hear me, give me a second. I don't know what's going on with my phone. Oh, sorry guys. I don't know what happened with my phone there, but because I stream and record with my phone. And I do put it on do not disturb to make sure my children don't call me or my grandchildren. And I try and send out a warning, hey guys, going live. But I don't know, my phone was acting up, I guess. All right, so now because this is kind of just a sticker. Oh, but it has some glue there that I can see. Hold on. Let me put it back here. How was it? Let me get any stickies off from the center, so I don't want them showing through. Can you guys see me again? I mean, I can see that I'm back. Oh, good. Oh, sorry about that, friends. I'm so sorry. You know, technology is what it is. There's no for sure with technology that it'll always work. Okay, let me see if I got all the extra sticky off. Like sometimes I really miss my tech staff from where I worked. They were awesome. I had one, I think I've told this before, I'm not sure. He used to be the lead of the tech department. And he would say, you know, Yvette, if you're calling me, I know something's wrong. Because I knew to do all the things that he would say because he had on more than one occasion, guys, on more than one occasion, a teacher call and say, my computer's not working, it won't turn on. And sure enough, it was unplugged. So he knew if I called, I had checked that it was plugged in, I had rebooted, because that's the first thing they tell you. Well, have you tried restarting it? And I had done all the things that he would tell me to do. So when I called for tech help, it was real. It was a real cry for help. All right, I will do liquid glue here because of the tittle being so tiny. And now what did I do with my little pickup tool? Yeah, that was Larry, and he would tell me, I know if you've called, I need to come running. That was, I love that he knew that about me, that I tried my very best. Okay, I'm going to add this to the matte layer now. And hopefully it works out well. Let's see. Do I have my card base? I thought I had one ready to go. I do. I'll put that on there, right? Oh, this is looking so pretty. Oh, I want the pink on top. Yeah. So I don't know. Sometimes I wish I had my tech team here. They would fix it all. But alas, they still work. I do not. Most of them still work. I think one of them is close to retirement as well. Okay, and then I'm gonna pop up the it's your birthday, okay? So let me get my foam tape. I'm really pleased with how this card's turning out, you guys. If I don't trip over my step stool here. Okay. Oh, I think I cut too much tape. No worries. I always have like, I stick it here to the side and make it and save it for my next card. Oh, thank you, my friend. Okay, let's get this here. And then I'll add a little bit there. I think I said in one of my videos early on this year that I was going to try and stop being an over adheser because I just put lots and lots of foam tape on when I'm popping something on. It's not working, guys. As you can see, it's not working. I just always feel like if I don't put on these little bits here that they're going to droop down or get squished. And I don't want that. Oh, that looks good. I like that. Let me move my foam tape. Let's see. And I'm a little bit behind on my, like I said, I plan weeks ahead. So if I have a design team video that's supposed to come out, oh, let's say there's supposed to be one today. I will plan to have that recorded 2 weeks before and edited 2 weeks before, just in case there's any um, last minute things that come up. Goodness gracious, that's got some glue on it. I want to clean it up so it's nice and shiny. So I'm a little behind. I've got to get back to my 2-week schedule. I don't know, guys. I think I'm going to cut another one of the holographic. Some of that sticky got on there anyway. Oh, holographic paper. Where are you? I should know because my sister gave me a full pack of it for my birthday. Oh, let me see. I'm just picky. I know I shouldn't be that picky, but I am. I don't like seeing glue on the top and it takes away from the shine. I mean, I know you probably can't see it, but I can see it. I can definitely see it. How are we doing on time? We're good. We are good. I'm still like on grandma duty and daughter-in-law duty. Somebody's supposed to go take a look at my mother-in-law's car today. So my husband asked that I go be there to make sure everything goes okay and that she's not taken advantage of. Okay, the tittle's in there still. Because, sometimes people take advantage of elderly. I'm trying that, Linda. It doesn't seem to be coming off. Like I have this microfiber. Maybe if I just buff a little more. Or maybe it's just me being nitpicky. Oh, I can definitely see it on there. I'm using this. I'm gonna layer it. I am. I'm super picky when it comes to things like that. I try to let it go. I really do. And sometimes I do. I'm getting better about it. But this one's really bugging me. And then, oh, I am going to be live tomorrow, you guys, again. I know it's Wednesday and I'll have just been live today. But the plan for tomorrow, just so you know, let me move this out of the way. The plan for tomorrow is to work on some Valentine's Day cards for my grandchildren. I have been asked, Grandma, can you make some Valentine's Day cards? So Grandma is going to make Valentine's Day cards. Some of them want, like my daughter, my youngest daughter wants like 3x3 cards for my grandson, who's, oh my goodness, he's gonna be 4 soon. I just can't believe it. It's just not coming out. It is. And so not only do I need to make Valentine's Day cards for him, but some birthday stuff for his party. But I thought, it would be nice if we worked on Valentine's Day cards together tomorrow. I did make some sentiments that I can cut out in Canva yesterday, kind of planning ahead. And so those I'll do tomorrow with you guys. I know somebody asked me to like do a video on how I made those sentiments. I will do that. I just haven't gotten around to it. But I will. It's really easy, guys. Super easy. I am going to put glue there. I'll clean that up in a minute to make sure there's no extra oozing out. That's better. That's better. See, I have to have it look the way I want. Whoop. And where is my pickup tool? I need a new pokey tool, I think. I can't find like this has a blunt edge. I need one that's pokey, and I can't find the one I had. And inevitably, if I can't find it, it's that my grandson got a hold of it and put it away somewhere else. Because he'll put things back. He'll put it away where he thinks it should go, not where I think it should go. And I should probably clean up that glue there. Give me a second. There we go. I don't want glue to dry on there. Okay. Ah, all right, guys. Should I add some like gems? What do you think? I think, let me see what I have. What did I do with them? I have a box of stuff, but I've been putting things away. And then I forget where I put them away. No, these are not what I was looking for. I have other ones, but I'm looking for like, what are they called? Sequins. Let me see if there's some here. I know there's some here. This is my little binder. Okay, let me see what I will use. Do I have any gold ones left? Oh man. I must have taken the gold ones out of here. But maybe I'll use I could use, oh, maybe I'll use black ones to highlight the black on the black strips. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And I found my little triangle trace. I don't know. Since I moved to the garage, I have not been able to stay very organized. I had everything in such a good place, but I don't know. And friends, it's not like I haven't been in the garage before. I started when my first YouTube video I recorded, I was in the garage. Because at that time I had a full house, so there were no extra bedrooms. But I don't know, I guess you get used to a certain way of doing things, and then you have to retrain your brain. That's all I have to do is retrain my brain. What do you think of the black? I think that looks good, right? Yes. I'm going to go with that. I'll put these away so I don't drop them all over the place, since I'm good at that. All right, let's see. My hand's not very, this one's not very steady anymore, and it's having a difficult time picking things up and without dropping them. I've been going to therapy for my hand, but they canceled my last 2 appointments. The therapist was out sick or something, and so I'm finding myself in a lot of pain. All right, guys, what do you think? I think that turned out pretty good. Let me move my junk out of the way. I mean, it's not junk. My goodies out of the way so you can kind of see the card, the color cube I started with. And then, so I think that turned out pretty cute. What do you guys think? The colors are there, right? They're actually right there. Pretty good. And I like that I added this these peel-offs. I think adding that black helps to make the colors pop. And you guys, that holographic, great choice, friends. Great choice. I think it makes the card pop even more. All right. Should I try and do one more? We only have 9 minutes left, friends. Should I try it? Let's let's give it a shot. Can't hurt. If I don't finish it, I'll finish it later and then, or I'll go a little long if you guys don't mind. Let me bring out my inks. All right. Now, what my thought process was on this one was, I'm going to bring out my Spellbinders Advent calendar little binder I put together. And this is what I want to use. So take out both sides. I'm going to use this one, a little floral stencil. Kind of make it's a layering stencil, so I'll be able to put different colors on there. Now I might not use all the colors, but we'll see. We'll see how that goes. I haven't finished getting this all done. See, I started with here. Oh, where is it? Oh, goodness. I guess I haven't done, I did this one. I think I did this with you, where I have the sample of what the die looks like when it's cut. So I still have to do that with most of these. I don't think I've done more than 1 or 2. Oh, well, that's for another day. Okay. So if I do my layering stencil here, what am I doing? What am I doing? I think, this is why I need to have a sample so I know what I'm doing. Let me grab my blending brushes again. Let me think what I did with them. See, guys, not organized. I mean, they're put away. I know they are. And are they? They're my Gina K brushes because those are my Gina K inks. Guys, I can't find them. Oh, well, I know what I'll do. I have some new little waffle flower brushes here. I got these double-sided ones. And what I am going to do with these is, I originally got them thinking I'll do one side for the lighter shades and one side for the darker shades. But now my thinking is one side will be for dye inks and one side will be for my oxide inks. And I'll just mark them. Like I'll get a little sticker or something and put it on the side for the oxide inks. So let's see. This is going to be my pink, my orange, my yellow, my tan, and my green. I'll put these aside. I think aside. They're rolling. And we'll start with, how about we start with my green? Yeah. Get some tape here. Like I said, I don't know how much we'll get finished, but if you don't mind me going beyond an hour, I'll I'll go a little bit, not too far, but a little bit beyond the hour. Okay. So I think maybe I'll do my, it doesn't matter which side for today because that's it. This is going to be my die side. All right. And here we go with me getting quiet because I'm focusing. Actually, I think these may have turned out to be better blending brushes because my other ones are a little bit bigger. And I would have had to do more masking or some masking on the bottom here. Yeah, I think this will work. And I'll do a little bit of green on those leaves. And then I'll flip it around and do the same on the other side, I think. That's my thought process. Okay, let's try the, right? That's going to be the green. Yeah. I should have paid attention because now it's going to drive me nuts if it's not the same way. Oh, well. Here we go. A little bit of green there, a little bit of green here. And I'm going to do, I think, yellow for the center of the flowers. I think. Which side did I do this on? This way. So this is wild dandelion. Okay, so that's that layer. Now I'll do that again on the other side, maybe. Yeah. All right. We'll do the wild dandelion. Let me go back over without adding too much more green here. Yeah, these brushes are perfect. It makes it way easier. I will have to add more of this craft ink here. All right. Guys, I'll look at the comments right now. I realized I haven't really glanced over in a minute since I started doing my little ink blending here. But I will look. I promise. I promise. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Oh, not bad, not bad. Okay, let's get to the next little one. Oh, no notification again? No, I don't know why. YouTube is funny like that. I think. Okay, so we'll get this one here. I'm just taping it down to help me keep it in place. Okay, then I'm going to do my leaves because those are so easy to do down here. I'm starting with darker on the bottom, and then I'll lighten up as I go out. Darker, and lighten up a little bit. All right, then let's see. I will make, I guess I can make this one orange. Right? Oh, hold on. This is going to go there, right? I should have started with this layer first, but that's okay. I'll work with it. So this is going to go there, maybe there. Nope, I had it right. And then The dots will be yellow, so I'm gonna make this, whoops, can I move it? I'm gonna make these orange, I think. Orangey, orangey, orangey. And then I'm gonna kind of go around here with orange here too, because the other layer I'm gonna make pink. Okay, then we're gonna go with my passionate pink. I think of all my Gina K colors, passionate pink is probably my favorite. Probably. This one and maybe Tranquil Teal. That may be my other favorite. All right. I think that's okay. Let me see this. Darker orange on these. Okay, then I'm going to flip it over to, oh, that's looking pretty, to my other side. And repeat the process. And here we go. Again with our green. Oh, thank you, my friend. Put it on double speed. You'll catch up. You will definitely catch up. Okay, darker there and going out lighter. Darker here, going out lighter. Okay, that's my green. And then what did I have next? My orange. And orange here. I have to try and pay attention, otherwise I will dip my brush in the wrong color. And a little light here. Not too dark on this one. A little bit darker on this one. Okay. Oh. Oh, I forgot to do the pink. Goodness gracious, friends. Were you guys all yelling at me? The pink, the pink. Okay. Good thing is these are easy to put back on to where you were. Okay, there's my pink. Passionate pink. Beautiful color. Okay. Yeah, that's better. Then our third layer. Layer 3. Good morning, Sire. Welcome, my friend. Hi, Rebecca. Nothing much. Getting back into the swing of things. Trying to get my craft back on. It's just what I need to do. I need to do that for myself. And probably for my family too. I think they can feel when I'm not myself. When I'm kind of in a funk. Okay, so I'm going to go here with a pink. Whoops. I didn't, did I? I messed it up. I didn't tape it down just right. I'm trying to rush and I should know better. I should know better. Should and do are two different things. Okay, here's our pink main flower. Then I'm going to go with a yellow again for the little centers of those orange flowers. Okay, I think that works. And then back to our green. And I think I might go a little light here, or maybe not. My hand went, I had a heavy hand as usual, so maybe not that light. It's Valentine's today. What did I miss? Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be working on Valentine's cards, babe, friends. I'm doing it for my grandbabies who asked. And by grandbabies, I mean from the 4-year-old who needs some for school to the 18-year-old who said, Grandma, do you have a Valentine's Day card I can use? Of course, I said, well, let me see. But I recently donated a bunch of my cards, so I'm going to make some uh, note cards for the 4-year-old for his classmates, and then for the 18-year-old and the 17-year-old. It moved again. I'll make some A2 size cards. All right. Let's try and get this. It shifted a little bit. I don't think it'll be a big deal. I wasn't paying attention, but I think it looks okay, right? You can't really tell that it shifted. Okay. I'll clean those up later. Let me get this closed. My blending brushes put away. And my inks out of the way. Because I am good at dropping inks. And let me clean this up too. What did I do with my rag? Oops, oversprayed. Oversprayed, got some on my brushes. I'll do a better job of cleaning this when we're done, guys. Okay, so then I think I'm gonna die cut this. Oh no, I got ink on my finger. I have to be careful. What did I do with that rectangle one? I think I'll just use that since that's what I have out and readily at hand. Let's see if I cut it. It'll be okay there, right? I think it'll be okay. Aw, thank you. Oh, well, happy birthday to your husband. Have a great, fun day. What we so working for a school district, I know if we were dilly-dallying or chit-chatting, one of us would inevitably say, taxpayer dollars hard at work. But I think part of working with and enjoying your work is having those conversations with your colleagues and having some quality fun time with them. So I think that's important. Okay, see how this cut much better because that didn't have the peel offs. Oh, that looks pretty. Okay. Then let me put this away, out of my way. What do I want to do here? I think I'll do, what did I do with my black cardstock? I had some, I'm sure. Oh no, I just dropped stuff. Hold on, guys. I have to pick it up now or I'll forget to pick it up later. It was some seed beads. What did I do with my black cardstock? Come on, come on. Come on, Yvette. You have this. Here it is. Yeah, I'll do black behind there. So I'm going to do a little bit less than 4 1/4. 5 1/2. A bit less. Put that aside. And this can go here, right? Yeah. Now I have to figure out what to do across the middle. Now I could do another, it's your birthday, right? Let me see if I have something I would rather use other than it's your birthday. Although, what does this say? I want one that's kind of Here, maybe this one. Maybe. I have this love you. I think that would look good right in the middle, right? So I can do the shadow in black right there. And then I can do that. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll do this love you. So let me just cut the shadow out of the center of here so I don't waste cardstock. Or I have a piece cut out here. I have a piece here I can use. Do, 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 do. You guessed it. Am I that predictable? Oh no. Yeah, that I think that's the only thing I miss. So when I first started working for the school district, I worked at a school site. So I was the school secretary. And eventually I moved on to the district office. And when I first got to the district office, I'll tell you, I missed the kids. I mean, they would come in and good morning, Miss Olea, how are you? And the parents would come in and chat with me. I missed that. Eventually I got used to it. I mean, you get used to any new environment, I guess. But when I retired, I truly missed my colleagues. I had good friends there, and they still call me from time to time. And but y- you get used to um, your new life, and so I've I run into them once in a while, and I chit chatted with them, and we all say, okay, we got to have lunch, but then everybody's life gets so busy that we don't have lunch. So you know what, guys? You just reminded me. I need to make a lunch date with some of my friends from my former place of employment because they were good friends, especially during difficult times. That's when these friends are truly friends because they're there to help you. Not just to have fun in the good times, but to help you through the very difficult times. All right, let me add this on. How are we doing? Going a little bit long, but I'm having fun. So as long as you guys are good with it, and of course you can leave, come back, watch the replay, watch it on double speed, whatever, whatever works for you. I tend to do that sometimes when I'm like catching up on people's lives that I've missed. Um, I'll watch it on double speed so I can watch it and um, get to the next person that I missed. Because I'll tell you guys, once I'm away from my craft room, I don't really look at my computer too much, um, unless I'm editing a video. But um, I don't know. I'm more into like I'll craft and I'll, of course, spend time with my grandbabies because they want grandma. In fact, the 4-year, almost 4-year-old, he'll be 4 week, next week. Um, I was taking breakfast to my oldest granddaughter. She had surgery and she asked me to take her some food, so I did. And he wanted to go with me because he wanted to see his cousin. And he says, "Why are you taking her food, Grandma?" And I said, "Because I'm her grandma too." And he said, "Yeah, but why are you taking her food?" So I said, "Baby, you know how sometimes you call me and you say, 'Grandma, I need you.'" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Well, she does the same thing. Isabel needs grandma too." And so he went, "Oh, okay." So he was good with that answer. She needed grandma too. Oh, that looks so pretty, you guys. Look. Yeah, the kids. Oh my goodness. I had one of the kids, my former students, come up to me soon after I left the school site and was working at the district office. And they had a principal who, when I left, he was new there. I think it was his first year, and he was not good at follow through. The staff wasn't thrilled, but He didn't follow through. But the kids know, guys. Kids know. So this student ran into me outside of work hours. He saw me and he came up to me, gave me a hug, and Miss Olea, Miss Olea. So and he was one of my frequent flyers in the office. He was always in there for one reason or another. And so I said, "Hey, how are you guys doing? Is everybody listening to the new principal?" And he tells me, "Oh, it doesn't matter because he says he's going to do this and he doesn't. So we just do whatever we want." And I thought, no. So I told this student, I said, "No, that's not okay. I need you to pretend I was still there and you need to follow the rules." So he promised me, "Okay, Mrs. Olea, I will." But kids know. Kids know if you follow through or not. And these students knew that this principal, he would say, "If you don't do this, you're going to get suspended." And no, they weren't going to get suspended. Or if you don't do this, you're going to get detention. And no, they did not get detention. And the staff was frustrated. They would call me and say, "Yvette, help." And it's like, I can't help. I'm not an administrator, but if you don't like how he's running things, have a talk with him, meet with him, and see what you guys can do. Ah, look how cute that turned out, you guys. Yes, grandma's love is the best medicine. I'm not called Nana. I am called Grandma because Nana is my mother-in-law. I am Grandma. All right. So we finished 2 cards today, you guys. I'm not going to add anything else to this one. I kind of like the way it is. But look, I did 2 using this color cube. So this has all the same colors on it. I used all the colors. I think it turned out kind of cute. And then I used it on stripping there, paper stripping. I have to be careful. Uh, all right, guys. What do you think? Which one do you like better? The first one I made or the second one? I'm kind of leaning towards, I don't know. I don't know. They're both so cute. I don't know. Hard to choose. Hard to choose. I should, but I don't know. All right, guys, I've had you here long enough. I'm gonna let you go. Like I said, I'll be back tomorrow live at 2 p.m. Pacific. I do have my alarm set so I don't forget like I did last week. Um, the plan is to work on Valentine's Day cards for my grandkids. So I will try. Let me see if I have what paper I want to use. I do. So I will try and get, I think my grandson needs, what did he need? 14 cards because he's in daycare. So and it's a small little private daycare. So I think I'll be able to do those tomorrow because they're all going to be like the 3x3 note cards. But right, too hard to choose. All right, friends. So tomorrow, 2 o'clock Pacific, and we'll do Valentine's Day cards. All right. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here. I really appreciate it. I needed to get back into my groove of crafting and chatting with my friends. So I appreciate you so much. Have a great day, guys. Bye.